In 1927, a Texas newspaper observed that Ethel A. Birchland is the only woman highway official in the world. Birchland was a commissioner of public works in Westport, Connecticut, and became a pioneer in the road building community. She was elected American Road Builders Association Secretary in 1923, an executive position she held until 1929. Birchland helped lead the industry during the growth of a national road building program, following several federal aid road acts in the 1920s. During her tenure, ARBA created 7 divisions and experienced significant growth in the annual Roadshow Equipment Exposition, the forerunner to today's ConExpo ConAg. She also played a key role in the relocation of the association from New York City to Washington, D.C., a move aimed at strengthening the association's policy voice before Congress, the White House, and federal agencies. Birchland retired in 1953 and passed away in Bridgeport, Connecticut at the age of 86. A visionary leader, Bill Burgett, a farm boy with humble beginnings, founded Kokosing Construction Company in Fredericktown, Ohio in 1951. Odd jobs, including building and remodeling houses, barns, churches, and schools, turned to small commercial projects, and the company grew exponentially. He served Kokosing in a variety of roles, including as president and chairman for more than 55 years. Today, the Kokosing companies, one of the nation's largest heavy highway contractors, include Olin, Kokosing Materials, Kokosing Industrial, McGraw-Kokosing, Corman Kokosing, and Integrity Kokosing. The combined entities have 3,000 employees and $1 billion in annual revenue. Burgett was an outstanding volunteer leader in national and state construction groups. He was a president of the Ohio Contractors Association and the National Utility Contractors Association, past director of the Ohio Operating Engineers Apprenticeship Fund and ARTBA. As chair of the Flexible Pavements of Ohio, he established a fund that has awarded more than 400 scholarships to students studying civil engineering. The second and third generations of Burgett's family inherited his tenacity for perfection and integrity, values that remain company bedrocks. Fred Fasenfeld Sr. used his mechanical engineering degree from Purdue University to begin his career at Rock Island Refining as a process engineer. Ever the problem solver and innovator, Fasenfeld went to the library and taught himself how to manufacture asphalt, building an asphalt facility in 1960 that still operates today. With his entrepreneurial spirit, he led the transformation of the original company, Crystal Flash Petroleum, from 100 employees operating gas stations and home heating oil sales in Indiana and Michigan into what has become the Heritage Group, a 6,500 employee company with operations across North America, Europe, and China. Throughout his life, Fasenfeld had a passion for brainstorming ways to improve the U.S. economy. His Critical Commerce Corridors initiative is aimed at adding new capacity to America's transportation network to help significantly improve the safe and efficient movement of goods. It's a concept brought to life as the National Highway Freight Network in the 2012 and 2015 Federal Surface Transportation Laws. A noted philanthropist, Fasenfeld was a major donor to Purdue throughout his life. His legacy lives on there with the establishment of the Fasenfeld family, head of Environmental and Ecological Engineering and Purdue Energy Fund. Hailed as the Dean of Transportation Lobbyists and a fiery yet articulate transportation investment advocate, Dr. T. Peter Rowen led ARTBA from 1988 to 2018. Total annual federal investment in U.S. highway and transit programs was $16 billion when he took the reins at ARTBA in 1988. It was $60 billion at the end of his tenure. Rowen was a major force in federal transportation investment policy and politics in the nation's capital, a fixture witness at congressional hearings, and provided counsel to administrations from both political parties. And he's advised and served on post-election presidential transition teams. Along the way, and in partnership with outstanding volunteer leaders, state chapter executives, and his Washington, D.C.-based professional staff, ARTBA racked up an impressive list of federal policy achievements. Under Rowen's stewardship, ARTBA developed and launched nationally acclaimed economic research, safety, and education programs. In a prescient 1990 move, Rowen created the association's 8th permanent membership division, Public-Private Partnerships, to help develop and move federal legislation that would foster private investment in transportation projects to supplement public funding. It opened the door to innovative financing policy victories in the 1995 National Highway System Designation Act and the 1998, 2005, and 2012 Surface Transportation Laws. Rowen retired in November 2018 as the longest-tenured chief executive in ARTBA's 118-year history.